Zell Boy Army, what is going on? It's your boy Zelonius and my man Ainsley. We've got a special spicy guest on the show today. West Ham's finest, Mr. Jambu. How are you doing?
Hello boys, I'm doing well mate, yourself?
I'm doing very good. I'm excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at some spicy players. We're looking at every single prime icon in the game. Footwiz has launched their new website today. They've got every single in-game stat for every icon, from the baby to the middle to the primes. Today's video is dedicated to the prime icons, the creme de la creme of foot. We're going to be looking at every single one, so it's going to be a long video. If you like this content, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments section below what you think, which prime icons you like, who you're looking forward to. If you like this video, maybe we'll do one for the baby icons. So those are the ones that are going to be available from the start. I can show you their in-game stats and what you want to see from that. Boys, here we go. Hidetoshi Nakata. I'm streaming at the same time as this, by the way. So if I start laughing randomly at random points, it's because the chat are trolling me and trying to put me off and make me laugh. And Mr. Flair's just hosted us. Thank you for the host. And anyone who's watching on YouTube for the first time, check out my Twitch. I stream regularly on there. I'm going to be doing 12-hour daily streams when 19 launches. Appreciate the support. But here we go. Hidetoshi Nakata. 4-star, Jambu. What are we thinking?
Well, I haven't actually bothered to load his stats up. I mean, from what I can remember from the World Cup mode, it's not anyone I'm going to be touching. What about you?
He looks okay. He's actually going to be usable in game. It's a bit embarrassing that he's probably going to be more usable than people like Christian Vieira or Trezeguet or Ruud van Nistelrooy. But he's got 85 pace. It's not bad. 86 dribbling, 90 ball control, 89 long shots, 90 shot power. I think he'll genuinely actually be okay. But when we'll see it later, when we get to some of the better icons, he's not going to be near their level. But he has more composure than Steven Gerrard in his prime. That's one thing I've noticed. See what Jambu thinks of that. But he's the lowest rated prime icon. He looks actually alright, better than I expected. Okay, let me know when you've got him up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Pretty irrelevant on a defensive mid. What are your thoughts on Gattuso from what you can see?
I think it's a shame, innit, that you can't use these sort of players, because realistically, you should be able to just stick him at CDM, stay back, and he should actually be able to do a job. But you just can't hack it with that pace, dribbling, can't pass, can't shoot. It'd actually probably be okay, like first few weeks as just a CDM, but he's not someone that we're going to see at all really throughout the year.
He's not going to be a top tier player, obviously. He's not going to make it into pro teams. His stats aren't terrible in the sense 95 interceptions, 94 stand tackle, 93 marking, 96 aggression, very good stamina, pretty strong. He will be good when he's up next to the ball, but he's not going to get to the ball that often because he's so slow. When you get to the best players, he's just not going to be the same gravy as them. But he's okay, but the pace lets him down quite a bit. Thank you for that, though, Jimmy. Have you got Campbell up?
Just loading. Yeah.
Okay, so again, defend centre-back. It's just irrelevant, the weak foot and skills. He's very quick. 95 strength is genuinely ridiculous. He's got pretty good work rates. He's tall. He's got good jumping. His passing isn't shocking. I think the only downside for me I see is the composure's not quite as great, and the agility and balance isn't amazing. But overall, the strength, etc., things like that, he looks an incredible card to me. What do you think, Jumbo?
Yeah, I think he'll be a beast early on. I don't think the composure's that bad, really.
At centre back, it's not as big an issue, is it?
I think that's fine. I think, the only real issues you'll have with him is he's not going to be great with the ball at his feet, but I don't think it's going to be a huge problem. He looks similar sort of thing to what Prime Rio is this year at the minute. So
Rio just looks a little bit better on the ball.
Yeah, but no, other than that, I think he'll be used, won't he?
Do you think he could be an event player, or do you think he's like some of the...
Nah. There'll be...
Maldini, Ramos have like 85, 86 pace.
Yeah, he won't be used at the events, but I think for people that don't have the best teams, like that are looking to qualify and stuff, I think he'll be in them sort of teams.
Yeah, for sure. Some people are saying he should have the 99 sliding, never-ending slide tackle trick. Let me know when you've gone.
Yep.
This card's actually a bit better than I expected. Like, the card stats itself aren't that overwhelming. I think his pace is too low with his height to be top tier, because Kante's just going to be quicker than that on his team of the year. Kante's got 80 pace already. But the 90 balance, good reactions, composure, very good passing, very good interception, stand tackle, stamina, aggression, pretty good strength. He looks very good, and the icon link with those work rates is pretty good. What are you thinking?
I really don't even know what to make of it. You look at it and it's sort of like...
It's quite hit and miss across the board, isn't it?
Yeah, he could literally either be a beast or just be really disappointing. He's definitely not going to be like an event player.
Just
he could be sort of like, maybe if you were playing like the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, having him as just a CDM could do a job, but I don't think he's going to be used by many pro players.
Well, the problem with that is that Vieira's just going to be better than him in that role, I'd imagine.
Yeah, the low high is pretty cool though. If it's going to work and he literally just sits there.
True. I was saying good passing, Mr. Santi, because he's got 90 short passing, 80 long passing. Defensively, that's pretty solid. So yeah, we don't think he'll be a pro level player, but he'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
Lampard. This card's dog.
Yeah.
62 balance. 74 pace. The 4-star weak foot's decent. His shooting's good. The biggest travesty to me on this card, though, is... Well, see if you can think what I'm going to say, Jumbo. What stat am I looking at? It's not a terrible stat, but I'm thinking it should be a lot higher.
So something that you think should be loads better?
Yeah, like he was insane for this. What do you think I'm looking at? Detective Jumbo.
Positioning.
Thank you, Jumbo.
Yeah.
Great mind saying that. He was known for his late surging runs into the box. 85 movement, 85 position. Musa will have better than that on an inform. But 85 position is just not very good, is it, for a prime Lampard?
Nah, not for his... I mean, if he had, like, ridiculous movement and, like, a bit more pace, he might have actually been usable, but he's just not, is he?
I'd have given him, like, 95, 96 movement. I'm not even kidding. He was genuinely incredible.
For that, yeah. That was his signature thing, just drift into the box.
It is incredible. I don't actually get why he's that low on that, but anyway, he's pretty unusable. Maybe I'll try him out at some point, but I'm not impressed with that. Okay. Now we're getting to some of the big icons. Jens Lehmann. What are you thinking, Jamie?
To be fair, like, with these, we can only base it off what keepers were like this year. Like,
what's your thoughts on that, then?
I mean, if it's based off of this year, unless he has the trait, then he's not going to be used, is he, really?
So we'll move...
Basically it for keepers.
We'll move on from Jens. I think that's a bit harsh on Vieira, giving him 90 in his prime. I thought he was better than that.
Well, I don't know too much about how he was, but I know the card doesn't look that great.
I mean, the 4-star weaker foot is pretty decent. He's not too slow, very strong, he'll be very solid in the air, very good shooting, like 94 finishing movement, 91 shot power. He will legit score nearly any chance he gets. But
yeah,
the 68 balance against the best centre-backs, he's going to be a bit too slow. He's not going to be top tier, really, but I think I'd go...
He will do a job.
He's usable.
Yeah.
He will not make it to an event or a pro level team. But if the weak foot's 3-star, I'd put him too bad. But 4-star weaker foot, very strong, very, very good shooting. He's like a Paul Van Basten, I'd say, from what I can see there. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd agree.
He's got the
He'll
same
be pretty
skills.
useless on the ball, but...
for sure, but he's usable. Not many have been usable so far other than our boy Nakata. Okay, moving on to Zola. I'll let you start this one off.
Okie dokie. Bear with me 1 second. Right.
West Ham legend.
So straight off the bat, he actually looks... Well, actually, the thing that jumps out at me is that composure.
Yeah.
That's a bit weird.
I don't know
I
how
didn't
an
realise
icon
he had that. But other than that, he actually looks great, don't he?
I mean, the stamina strength for a bit of an issue.
The stamina as well, yeah. But other than that, I think...
He'll definitely have to
Early
be
on.
subbed. But if he got released like mid-October, he will be absolutely incredible. He'll be incredible early on. He reminds me a bit of Del Piero, but better balance, but not the weak foot.
Yeah, I think that the composure, like, he's never making it anywhere near an event, is he? And
For anyone wondering about the composure stat, the thing about the composure stat that's so important is that it's basically, would you say, Jambu, it's like a reliability stat?
yeah, I sort of think it's like... I found that, because I've been using that Adebayor, right? And he has that 99...
Top tier.
He has 99 composure. And what I found was, like, if he was through on goal and someone was tugging him or trying to shove him over, he'd still shoot perfectly.
Yeah, whereas Zola with that strength, aggression and that composure is going to miss chances he shouldn't.
Yeah, so I think it's like when they're under pressure, if they have low composure, their stats will all decrease. But if they have high composure, then yeah.
Jimmy in the chat said he's not even sure EA know what composure does. But yeah, Zola looks very decent. He's not top tier, he's not pro level, but he's a usable icon again. Okay, we'll move on to Deco. Deco's actually... I don't know if this is the exact same card as last year, but he looks decent, to be fair. He's good stamina. Dribbling looks very solid, good composure. His passing's... Is this the same card as last year?
I'm pretty sure it's identical, yeah.
It's a good card, to be fair. It's just...
Yeah, it's
not
just the
top
thing
tier
that
compared
lets
to the
him
other.
down. Like, you could actually play him at cam if he had finishing, but it's just
True.
too low.
3-star weaker foot as well.
Yeah.
He's usable, but there's far better options considering some of the icons we've got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the thing that lets him down is his dribbling balance.
He's quite clunky, isn't he?
Yeah, he's clunky and his finishing's really bad. But other than that, he's like really good at winning the ball back, and he's definitely got an engine on him.
He's one of the best players in the game for the 50-50 battles, which could be quite important with that new mechanic in FIFA this year. With time shooting, he's going to be very good at long shots. That 90 long shot power will be very good. Pretty decent passer. But yeah, the issue with him, like Jambu was saying, the clunkiness. He ain't scoring one-on-ones very much. He's just not got that, like I like to say, the best players have a reliability factor on the game. We're just going to look at Inzaghi for a minute. 79 pace, 65 strength. We move on. We move on to Frank Rijkaard. What do you think of Rijkaard's prime?
So yeah, again, all the primes, the exact same as they were for 18. I think they are, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
So this card was actually quite good from what I could remember as a CDM. But
it's the balance that lets him down a bit.
Yeah, but in the same way as Petit, he's very good at the 50-50s and stuff. But again, there's just better out there. As the year goes on, he'll just be outdone by the top tier cards.
So if he got released in October, he'd be usable for 4 or 5 months.
Yep.
But yeah, we like a bit of Frank in this stream, but yeah, I'm not sure he's quite top tier. Obviously, the lower rated cards generally aren't going to be. Okay, Larsen, Crespo, Littman, Kocha. We'll move on from them. Luis Hernandez, Overmars, we'll have a look at them. Okay, so Crespo first.
So he actually looks very good. I did use him as well.
He's good in that 4-star Foster.
He really weren't that far away, I didn't think, from being top tier. It was just... I think if he had maybe a 5-star weak foot and more stamina, he wouldn't have been that far off.
Yeah.
But I think he was probably the best icon for value. Like, he cost barely anything, did he?
If he came out in October, he would be top tier, like one of the best players. He's probably near CR7 in terms of how good he was in the game. CR7's a normal card. And he used to have 5-star weaker foot, but if he gets released a bit later on, he's just not going to be near Eusebio, R9, any of them, is he?
No.
Okay, we'll look at Luis Hernandez. I actually packed his prime on FIFA 18. He came out early on 18, very useful, but the weaker foot, strength, he's not quite as high on some of the top tier stats. He's good, but he's just not top tier. There's just better options.
I remember you using him against me. He had that getting behind trait that was actually really good.
Hard to defend with that pace and position, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's decent. Overmars, he's okay. 5-star weak foot, very good dribbling, but he just gets let down by some of the other top tier players, and the 3-star skills is a bit of a letdown compared to some of the better attacking options. What do you think of Overmars?
So I did actually use him for a bit as well. I played him at Cam.
But he was alright.
He was actually good at Cam, yeah. If he just had... It's just his strength and his finishing isn't as high as you'd want it to be. It's just there's so many better players when it gets to like tots and stuff. There's just so many better options out there. But he is sort of usable. Like if you put him in at Cam with that weak foot, and his passing's actually a bit low as well. So yeah, there's just better out there.
79 vision will let you down at times.
Yeah.
Okay, 83 pace, very strong, very good aggression, solid defending stats, decent dribbling. I mean, overall on the card, obviously 55 dribbling's not good, but the ball control, reactions, composure all decent. Passing's okay. It's just the pace, strength, and solid defending stats. Really, you were a big fan of him this year, weren't you?
Yeah. So, it was weird because I always thought, even though I never had Maldini, like from when I played against other people and that, I always thought that Rio looked better. But then for me, when I got to Amsterdam, Rio, for whatever reason, it just felt worse than Maldini. But then, on the other hand, Dosseri used Rio, so it was weird. But if he's anything like he was on 18, then he's going to be at all the events, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll be one of the best centre-backs. The new centre-backs that have been added, like Baresi, Canavaro, Piero, Bobby Moore, they're just not quick enough. The only one that's quick enough to compete on pace is Canavaro, but Cannavaro's 5'9". So, are you going to?
Is not working. Carry on.
Are you going to use Canavaro against CR7? It's not going to work, is it?
No.
So Rio, top tier, probably the first event-worthy centre-back we've seen. Rui Costa, I think you used him as well. I used him quite a bit last year. Used him nearly 1,000 games. 4-star, 4-star, decent height, strong, pretty quick. The main thing that lets him down, not the best composure and the finishing's poor. But he's a very solid card all around, I'd say.
Yeah, I used him loads as well. And for me, the only real problem I had with him was that finishing. Mm-hmm. I felt like he was even worse in front of goal than the stats suggested. He was real bad finisher, like from what I can remember.
Yeah, the top icons just a bit better, but he's very solid all around card. He could play centre mid all the way up to centre forward, really. Okay, so Rui Costa, usable but not top tier. Roy Keane, I'm disappointed about this card. If you gave him high 70s pace, he'd be pretty good. Not quite event worthy because of the Hullets, Ballacks, Vieiras, but 72 pace is a big letdown. His aggression 96 doesn't surprise me, but that's very, very high. 86 strength, very good defending stats, pretty good passing. Shooting's not that good as you expected, but I'm going to guess you're going to say the same as me, Jambo. 72 pace pretty much just puts you off him straight away.
Oh, yeah, that's literally it. Like, say he had even 80, it'd just look a lot more desirable, wouldn't he? But
he'd be a lot better than Makalele, I think, if you gave him 80.
Yeah, purely for the height and stuff as well. But going off that, who would you actually rather use, him or Makalele? Would you still rather Keane or? I think I'd probably go Makalele.
I think Makalele because he's got 13 more balance.
Yeah.
8 more pace is quite useful as well. I think they've got the same strength. Keane will be a bit better than the 50-50s with the height and aggression. And you have to remember as well, Makelele is French, so it's a lot easier to link him to some of the best players.
Yeah.
The Keane card is decent, Gareth. It's just the pace, and we all know how key pace is on the game. Like I said, if he had 80 pace, it'd be him over Makelele straight away.
Yeah.
But I'll try this card out. I think I will try this card out, but I do think the pace is just going to cause issues. Varane looks decent.
He does look decent.
I'll let you start this one.
So medium work rates, which is decent enough, isn't it? You'd probably
perfect at centre mid, to be honest.
Yeah, you'd play him at centre mid. Slide tackle ain't really going to matter, is it? You wouldn't have thought.
No, but his overall defending's pretty solid.
Yeah, so other than that, he looks very good. Long shots, which you all like.
Very good, 93, 95.
Finishing is a little bit low, but for a centre mid, it's not that important, I guess. Especially early on, he's not going to be at the events, but no. I think early on he could definitely play in some. He could probably get in some pro teams to start off with, couldn't he?
Yeah, his aggression and strength's good.
His
passing's top tier. 4-star weak foot.
Yeah, I can actually see him being used.
He's 6'1" as well. 6'1" with 90 aggression. And 72 balance agility is not bad for a 6'1" player.
Yeah, and then 84 dribbling's decent, ball control 92.
He's pretty good, and those long shots for the time finish will be very good.
Yeah, he looks very good.
He's not top tier, won't be in the pro teams at events, but he's very much usable. Okay.
Yeah.
Seedorf, I quite like this card. Have you got that loaded up?
Just coming up now. Yeah.
4-star, pretty strong. I think he should be a bit quicker than that, to be honest, in his prime. So he's short as well, but very good shooting all around. His dribbling's very good balance, decent interceptions, passing very, very good. Again, not pro level, but very, very much usable.
Yeah, he does look good. Is it his baby card that has much better defending?
I can't remember. I'll probably look at the baby cards in another video.
Yeah, but no, I think he does look good, but yeah, he's lacking probably a little bit of pace. The finishing's a tad low, agility's a tad low, but no, he does look good.
It's a solid card, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Steven Gerrard. I'll let you start him.
Okie dokie. So, the first thing that you notice is the 3-star, which isn't great, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Pace is relatively low. Defending's bang average. I didn't realise his balance is actually really bad as well.
Don't let it slip.
Yeah. he looks alright. I think as an out-and-out centre mid, it actually probably, especially early on, he'll be usable. But I think as the game gets on, he's got too many flaws. That balance, the weak foot, not quick enough. But
if he was 4-star, 5 more pace, 80 balance, he would be near event.
Yeah.
If he had 82 pace with that, he'd be near the event.
Yeah.
But the 3-star with that balance and not the best pace is pretty poor. I will probably still use him. I'm assuming you'll probably give him at least do his loan and try him out. But
yeah. I think in front of goal he'll be really good.
Yeah, true. One of the best long shots in the game probably as well.
Yeah.
So Socrates actually looks insane. There's only one real flaw, to be honest. But I'll link you in the Discord. Jimmy's given us the link to it. Let's have a look.
Oh no, that card's been ruined.
I don't think it is ruined. I don't think it would be quite event worthy unless he's at a time when there's not some of the better icons out. But 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 6'4", strong, good stamina, very good shooting. His dribbling looks insane all around except for the balance. The balance is literally the only issue on this card. 97 composure as well.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I've been told his balance isn't. He doesn't feel as clunky as you'd expect.
I hope not, because what was Henri's this year, like 66, and you thought he was alright, but I thought he was really clunky. So that puts me off a lot.
You've got to say, surely he's going to be very good though. He's near top tier with that height and strength. Is pretty solid at camp.
Yeah, he will be good.
He'll be able to make it into pro teams, I think.
Not the event though, right?
Not the event, probably, just because you're going to have the Messi's, Neymar's, Cruyff's, etc., Eusebios. But he'll be, put it this way, you could be playing with him now if he was on FIFA 18 and he would be very good still.
Yeah.
Okay, so he looks very, very good. I'd be interested to see his price. Plus the fact he's Brazilian to link to some very good players. Okay, Michael Ballack. I'll let you start him off.
Okie dokie, he's loading up.
This card's ridiculous, man.
Is it going to load?
I'll start us off then.
Yeah, you go.
4-star. Don't really get where they've got 4-star skills, but okay, we'll take it. 4-star weak foot, very useful. The medium-high work rate's solid. It means he'll probably be an insane defensive mid. 6'2", very tall, very useful. 87 jumping means at 6'2" he's going to be really good in the air. Strong with 85 strength. The 70 bounce, 68 agility at the best, but it's not bad for someone who's 6'2". Very solid dribbling. Long shot with 92 and 94 shot pass, going to be insane. 94 short passing, 93 long passing. His passing's filth. He just looks all round a very, very well-rounded card. This is, I think, probably the best card we've seen so far. Maybe Rio at centre-back might argue about, but this is definitely an event-worthy centre-mid in my opinion. What do you think, Jumbo?
Would you agree that he'd probably be a better CDM than he would an actual centre-mid? Them work rates, and I feel like
maybe if he was medium, he'd be a centre mid more. But yeah,
but I also feel like the balance and agility, I wouldn't really want him running forward. Like
he looks incredible though, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah. I think as a CDM, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, I think him and Vieira could be amazing together.
Yeah,
it depends. Sure. Like, Kante will have insane stats on his team of the year. It just depends with this new 50-50 mechanic. If height and strength and aggression is massive, it might make the meta a bit more of about height. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul Scholes. A bit disappointed with this card. I mean, he'll feel physically okay, and with 73 strength, with that aggression probably, but 68 agility means the 89 balance won't feel as good. I don't get how Scholes only has 75 dribbling. I'm not saying he was like Messi on the ball, but give him something in the 80s. Very good long shot. His passing will be incredible. But he's too slow, not strong, small, poor agility. I don't think he's close to usable at pro level. He'll be... All the prime icons are usable by people in normal teams. But he's just not making it near the pro teams with some of the top tier midfielders we've got.
Yeah, there's not really much else to say. I don't even think he'll make it into starter squads early on for anyone that's trying to qualify for events or whatever. He's just not got what plays into the FIFA meta.
Yeah, 3-star's a shame. I'll do Shearer quick. Strong, not that quick, clunky, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skills. Got a good shot, his time finish should be great. If you get on his right, a good chance he'll score it. Very good in the air, but overall, there's just better options. Shevchenko, he's pretty good. He's pretty usable.
Yeah, 4-star weak foot, finishing's really good. He's not weak either, and he's a good dribbler. I think he was actually alright this year, but there's just better out there, isn't there? But yeah, there isn't going to be a problem if you were to slot him into a team.
I used him in February qualifying a bit. He was even okay at centre mid. I mean, with 38 interceptions, 27 stand tackle, he probably shouldn't have been, but he was alright. 90 curve with 93 finishing and good shot power means his finesse shots will be crazy. He's a very solid card, very usable, but there's better options.
Yeah.
Van der Sar was actually not bad this year. Like, he's the best in the game at saving penalties. Just was weird for it, but I mean, 6'6", very good position. It's hard to say. It's hard to say how good he'll be.
Yeah, I think until we know about these saves with feet, we can't really say too much on the keepers.
Yeah, for sure. Hadji, decent, better version of Deco. 4-star, 4-star. He's pretty usable. He's not top tier. If you had him early on in the game, this is a ridiculously good card on his prime, but he ain't making it to events. But it's still a very good card. We'll just move on from that.
Yeah.
Desai, bit of a beast, 6'1", very good work rates. He looks like a better version of Campbell, to be honest.
Yeah, I actually liked him this year as well.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, really strong, aggressive and quick. Just fits into the meta of what you want a centre-back to be on FIFA, isn't it, really?
Yeah, and he's okay on the ball. His work... It's hard to say. Who do you prefer out of Desai and Blanc? Desai is physically better, but Blanc's a lot better on the ball. Blanc's 6'4", apparently.
He was 6'3" this year.
Was he?
Yeah, on 18 he was 6'3".
If he's
100%.
If he's 6'4", that's very usable. Who do you think's better out of him and Desai? He's a lot better on the ball, but free pace, slower, and not strong. It's tough, isn't it? That 3 inches make a difference.
I think I'd probably go Blanc, to be honest.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very close. 87 ball control, that's very good.
Yeah.
He'll be one of the top centre backs this year. Owen, he looks decent. If he got released early, this would be a really top card. If he gets released a bit later, there's just better options. 4-star weak foot's good. Very quick, tries to get in behind with good movement. But a bit weak. Pretty good dribbling. Like I say, a lot of the cards, just better options. Cliver, 4-star, 4-star. Balance, 77 balance, 79 composure. I mean, that pretty much does him already for the top tier players. Would you agree, Jumbo?
Yeah, I used him for a little bit when he first come out, and he was actually good, but there is just much better out there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, what's next? We've got
Vieira.
I think we can just sum Vieira up by saying the best defensive mid on the game.
Yeah, it's just him, isn't it? That's literally it.
It's like there's a zone around him. He just intercepts everything. He's top tier. He will be the... If Kante had 99 everything, I almost feel like Vieira would potentially be better. Vieira's just ridiculous, and he'll definitely... Like, when his prime comes out, we'll both get him.
100%. He'll be in basically every event team. There might be like one that leaves him out, but in general, he's going to be everywhere, isn't he?
If Pogba gets Team of the Year or Team of the Season, some people might use Pogba and Kante. I know a few people at the Worlds this year use Pogba's Festival of Foot, but Vieira's definitely the best defensive mid.
Yeah, I felt like this year, like Vieira is near perfect, but I think the only thing that lets him down is on the ball. Like, you can tell that he's clunky with the balance and stuff, but
he's not nitpicking. He's not terrible. It's just there is better options. But,
yeah, like Kante is better at doing that.
Yeah. You got Ned Phillip?
I shall get him now.
Ned Phillip was one I was genuinely looking forward to. I think he's pretty good.
His base card stats look really good, nice.
His balance and
4-star
pace.
skills.
5-star weak foot.
Yeah.
His balance and pace aren't the best. He's not top tier because of that balance and pace, but he's very, very, very good still. 5-star weak foot. Yeah. Cam with those passing and decent physical and very good shooting. He'll be very good. I'll definitely use him and try him out this year. But, I wouldn't say he's top tier. Yeah, he does look a bit like Owen Wilson as well, I'll give you that. Wow. Look at close first, it's loaded.
Oh, you've got closer up. I think mine are in different order to you now.
It's because Carlos isn't loading them out. Let me know when you've got
closer looks...
usable.
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of.
I mean, 4-star weak foot's decent.
It's just the on the ball dribbling, isn't it?
73 balance isn't very good, but his other dribbling stats aren't the worst. but he's got very good finishing. He's quick, he's strong in the air. If timed heading's as good as it looks, then in the air he's going to be brilliant. He looks one of the best striker icons below the top tier of Eusebios and Ronaldo's, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm really surprised at his pace.
Yeah, I don't know how much he paid for that, but you know, fair enough.
No, early on it would be very good, I think.
Yeah, he would be good. Here,
I think I'd actually rather use his baby card. He's good. He looks good enough, but he's a bit lacking in. There's just better out there, isn't there? But like pace, you'd rather just have Campbell or something like that. But
if
he's not going to be terrible.
If he'd have been a defensive mid, Jambu, he'd have been absolutely incredible. I think he'd have been really good. A bit more pace still needed, but he's got good balance. Like as a ball-playing centre back, how incredible does he look? 85 balance.
That was for sure.
74 dribbling, can shoot, very good passing. He's strong, incredible. Like his defending looks incredible because 80 slide tackling doesn't really matter too much, does it?
No, not at all.
Someone said he's just an icon Van Dijk. I can see that. I can see where you get at. He's probably, if he had 10 pace, I would argue he could be event worthy.
Yeah.
He could be event worthy with a bit more pace, but when you get like, if Mbappe's next to him, it'll be see you later, boy. So
yeah, 100%.
It's a shame because if he'd have got more pace, then he'd be able to link to Sergio Ramos, and that'd be great. But and De Gea.
Yeah.
Okay, Carlos isn't loading for me at the moment.
Who's next? Trezeguet.
Carlos, Trezeguet, Canavaro. I actually used Carlos's prime pretty recently, and he was pretty solid, better than I expected. So I can only imagine how good he was like November, December time. He's very quick. Have they upgraded his balance from last year?
Don't think so. I think he always had good balance, but horrible dribbling. Yeah.
That dribbling and composure is shocking. I don't know where they've got that from.
I think the dribbling is ridiculous. Like he was an attacking fullback, like at the top level.
He's got very good strength and aggression for his build.
Yeah.
Very good curve, long shooting. His long shooting free kicks are actually lit. I think free kicks are supposed to be better this year as well, and he was decent on them last year. So, be interested to see what he's at. He'll be one of the top tier icon fullback. There's barely if I can follow. He'll be one of the top tier fullbacks, I reckon.
Yeah, it does look very good.
What do you think of Trezeguet?
He doesn't look terrible.
4-star.
But I think it's just the same old story when we just say there's better available already.
He's not as strong as I expected. His aggression's pretty poor.
I think his pace is harsh as well.
Yeah. His 57 balance and 56 curve.
Just awful. And then the dribbling's only 81 as well. Like, he's just not going to hack it.
In the box, if you get him on his... Well, either foot looks pretty decent. He'll be incredible in the box. Like he'll be very good in the air at 6'2". He'll be able to hold the ball up and he'll finish chances, but he's not going to be quite top tier with some of the other stats. He looks decent, better than I expected, to be honest. I didn't think that card would be as good as that.
Yeah, I just think on the ball, it'll hurt him a lot, that agility and balance.
Canavaro, if heading's not that good, he could be event worthy, but I almost feel even if heading's not that great, it's just too risky to play someone who's 5'9" when you'll have CR7 against you. If CR7 gets one-on-one in an aerial duel with that Canavaro, it's guaranteed a goal, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just sort of like, why would you have Canavaro in there if you could just have even Campbell? I know Canavaro has some better stuff like the agility and balance, but overall I think you'd want more of a brute.
Well, he's got 87 strength. That's only one less than Rio.
Yeah, his strength is high, but I think when you're that short, like...
Yeah, the 50-50s it seems to matter, don't it? I just think, like someone in the chat just said, I think R9 team the CR7, those type of players, bit of an issue there.
They're just going to bully him, aren't they?
Skills should have been 5-star. 2-star weaker foot, and he's got 77 balance.
Yeah, he's not going to be used. The weak foot alone is like if he had the sort of stats that the 98 Salah had, then even that wasn't used as much as you'd think, was it? Purely because of the weak foot. So
in real life, weaker foot's not as big a deal, but on FIFA, it's just too predictable. It's too predictable when people have that weak foot. So Rivaldo, his card, if you gave him 10 more balance and 4-star weak foot, he'd be near event worthy.
Yeah,
it's a Cam at least. It's a very, very good card. It'll still be usable by people. It'll still be fun, but in terms of a top level, that weak foot and balance alone just put him off.
Yeah, it'll be. I think he could be in some of the starter teams for people that are playing at a pro level, just grinding up.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's not going to be in any of the pay-to-win teams.
Somebody's asked me why balance is so important. I'll probably do a video going through every single stat, how important I think they are, and what they do exactly. But for me, balance is just how quickly a player can turn, change direction. It's almost like how clunky they are or aren't. And if you've got below 80 balance, players can seem a little bit clunky. So the balance, especially on high dribblers, is very important. Okay, we'll look at Raul now. This Raul, wow, this is actually a really good card. This is a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, he's
that's top tier.
He ain't going to be far off top tier. Yeah,
4-star, 4-star. Really good balance, very good composure, really good dribbling.
Insane finishing and positioning.
One of the things that at the moment we can't see the traits. Traits will make a big difference. Traits will be important. But yeah, his dribbling is very good on the ball. Shooting is incredible. 4-star, 4-star is very good. He's quick. I think the aggression, strength will stop him from being the R9 Eusebia, but he's just below that.
But then again, R9's aggression was poor, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he had 85 strength.
Yeah.
And was taller. No, I don't know, was he tall? Don't know. Anyway, 94 vision as well. At centre forward, this would be a really good card. He's one of the best cards we've seen yet. I would go as far to say, he won't ever start an event, but if you used him at an event and started him anyway, he wouldn't be a massive letdown. He looks really, really good.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to be that good. If you got him in a monthly reward as an icon, though, you wouldn't be saying, "Oh no, I've been screwed there." You'd be happy to get that for free.
Yeah, he's not going to hinder your team by being thrown in there.
He could even be incredible at cam with that vision as well.
Yeah.
He's really good. Impressed with that. I didn't expect him to be that good. Figa. This is a good card. He's quick, decent strength, good work rates for winger, very good dribbling, shooting's very good. I think the composure and balance, I mean, his balance isn't terrible, but the curve, composure, balance stop him from being top tier in my opinion.
Yeah, I still think he'd do a really good job at cam.
He'll be very good, but George Best will be the better version at right wing, basically.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. They're probably not that far off being similar in-game stats, though.
I think Best will have like an extra 11 balance or something.
Yeah, but then will Figo have much better strength and aggression?
Yeah, true. Figo looks very usable.
Very incredible.
He's 93 aggression. Do you think
he's going to win every 50-50?
Do you think if he were 4-star, 4-star, he'd be event worthy, at least before everything's released?
You're still just going to go R9, aren't you?
Maybe at cam or something, I don't know.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, put it this way, you'll be able to use him. You'll be able to use him in a team all year and it'll be good. Anyone watching the chat, I'm not responding to that because I'm just recording a YouTube video, but I appreciate you tuning in. We're looking at every single prime icon that's coming out, reviewing their in-game stats. And yes, the hype is real. FIFA 19 is around the corner. Stoichkov, the weak foot, let him down. It's a disappointment, but it's still a very, very good all-round card. He'll be able to make it into very good teams. Giggs, 2-star weak foot, 3-star skills, poor balance, not very strong, not that good at shooting. See you later, Giggsy.
I was about to say we move on.
Yeah. Del Piero. Anyone who used him last year knew he was good. Very good shooting. Decent passing. Well, not very good passing, to be fair. His dribbling just gets let down by that balance. How can he be 5'9" and have 66 balance? It's beyond me. Early on, he's very good. His time finishing will be incredible, and that weak foot makes him an amazing player. But again, better options.
Yeah.
Jimmy's favourite. It will start with Butraguena. I'm pretty sure he had either 3 or 4 star weak foot, so don't know where this 5-star weak foot's come from. But what do you think of this card?
He actually looks like, because obviously starting off, a lot of people aren't going to be able to afford R9 and stuff. So I think this guy could literally be the next best thing that's sort of affordable. He's obviously not going to be cheap, but 5-star weak foot with that finishing pace. He's got the stamina.
Good dribbling.
Yeah, he's got literally everything really except for strength, and he's small, but he looks very, very good.
Yeah, he looks very good. Tom keeps trying to make me laugh. There you go, Tom, you got your mention. Very good dribbling. His shooting's very good. I think the long shot power and strength kind of separate him from some of the best players, and he's a bit small, but if he gets in behind, he'll be very, very good.
Yeah. It'll be interesting with a lot of these icon strikers and forwards to just see if they've got the finesse shot as well.
Yeah, true. Like I said, I can't see traits at the moment, but when we see traits, that'll make it a bit easier to tap, because traits are very important. Van Nistelrooy, I'll see you later then, Sneaky. Van Nistelrooy, high-low work rates, very good shooting, good pace, probably a bit underrated on his strength, 6'2", but he's ruined by the balance and weak foot, really. He's not even that good stamina. What do you think of him?
He's probably only really going to be used by people making the throwback United teams. They've got nearly an icon everywhere, haven't they? But yeah, he's just falls short in too many of the key areas.
I'd agree. Yeah, someone in the chat said about composure. Surely Van Nistelrooy, who was one of the best one-on-one finishers of all time, probably should have like low to mid-90s composure.
It's the same as what we said about Henry this year, weren't it?
Less composure than informed Callum Wilson.
Exactly.
I genuinely don't get that. Neymar does not have more composure than Van Nistelrooy in his prime. Yeah, it's just a bit stupid, but yeah, I'm disappointed with that card. I think he had 4-star weak foot before as well. Lineker looks pretty usable. He's quick, he'll have gets in behind, very good finishing, movement's good, good work rates. The strength, aggression, balanced, curve as well, stopping him from being top 2. His passing's pretty poor. Jimmy's saying top tier event ready, end of game. But
I think his strength isn't that bad.
His strength's decent, it's just the balance.
Yeah. I think early on he definitely wouldn't be an issue slotting him in, but he's not going to be seen at any events.
To me, he's just a better version of that Mexican Hernandez.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be a very good card. If early on there's not a lot of the cards released and there's an event and he was a prime icon out then, he could be a very good impact sub. I think he'll be very good.
If you're going to be that short, you've got to at least have the pace to make up for it, and he hasn't. He's disappointing.
Defensive mid, it'd be decent.
Yeah, it's what people say, like it's a shame that it's so difficult for EA to sort of, if there was a way they could implement the more clever players so that showed on the game, because that's sort of what Moore was, wasn't it? Yeah. But sort of mental attributes don't really show as well, so he's just not going to be usable.
If he had 80 pace, it's an incredible card.
Yeah.
Incredible card, man.
Just too slow, though.
Oh, like that passing's filth, but yeah, too slow, it's a shame. He might get in a throwback England team.
Baggio
looks really good. He's one that's gone under the radar. People have not really talked about him much. He's quick. Shooting action. Oh no. 74 shot power.
Oh yeah, that's disappointing. I don't think that'll be too bad on his like when it comes to finishing, but it will ruin his long shots.
Yeah, against the high-rated keepers, it's going to be very hard to score with that shot power from outside the box. He's not very strong. His aggression's poor. His stamina isn't the end of the world considering the medium-low work rates. His passing and dribbling's really good.
His dribbling's insane, but then he gets let down by his agility and balance.
Yeah, he's deceptively not as good as he could be, if you get me. He'll be fun. It'll be a fun card, but there's too many flaws to be top tier. Okay, Eusebio. I'll let you start this one off.
Alright, it's loading up. So, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, incredible pace, perfect positioning, finishing, long shots, dribbling. He's got strength, aggression. This is probably now the best icon that we've looked at so far. Would you agree?
I'd agree, yeah. He's a little bit like Raul, but just a bit better in most areas.
Yeah,
and obviously the 5-star weak. Every icon from FIFA 18 will be on FIFA 19. I think this card could be event worthy.
I think he'll be at event, yeah.
At very least, he'll be coming off the bench. It'll be interesting how it works. Like, will he be about as good in 50-50s as R9? 11 less strength, but like 15 more balance. Aggression.
I think it's mainly the aggression because that Vardy was really good at 50-50s and stuff. I think he'd probably be better than R9 at sort of winning the ball back and stuff.
His agility and balance is very good too.
Yeah, he's got absolutely everything.
I like that card a lot. I think he's very good. Yeah, he's top tier, especially because he's new. This could cost a few million early on.
It's going to be really expensive.
Okay, George Best, Mateus, and Van Basten.
My site's having a moment.
I'll start us off with George Best.
Yeah.
4-star, 93 pace, 94 finishing, very good shooting all round. I think his passing's lower than I expected. I think 82 curve's a bit low for Best.
Yeah.
Very, very good dribbling. Like, he's going to be one of the best dribblers in the game. 87 heading. Don't really get that. Stamina's very good. Figo could literally be about as good as this card.
Yeah, I was about to say Figo kills him on the strength and aggression.
Best has 10 more balance, and Figo won't be as clinical as that, I don't think, but it depends on the traits. I think it depends on the traits, but it's a lot closer between Figo and Best than most people would expect, I think.
Yeah.
He'll be an incredible card, and just because the hype from a lot of the pros love Best from FIFA 17. I liked him, but didn't think he was as insane as people made out.
Yeah, same here.
I'll use him this year and try him out. It'll be very good. Low for Mateus, too small, too weak compared to the top ones. His aggression and strength's good, but because of that height, he's just not going to be like Ballack. He's not going to be like Ballack or Vieira in that midfield. If he got released relatively early on, it'd be insane. And he's near or thereabouts top tier event worthy, but not quite. I don't know. His stats are unreal. 96 long shots, 97 shot power. What do you think of him?
From what I can remember this year, he was heavily used at the start, wasn't he? I think. I just remember fairly early on, loads of people. I don't know if it was this prime version, but I just remember early on.
91 earlier.
Loads of people were using him. I think he's a little bit clunky on his dribbling, isn't he? Yeah, he's just falls short in the height and strength and dribbling to be top tier. There's just better out there.
Ballack has worse stats overall, but I'd use Ballack because of the height.
Yeah, I think Ballack could be better.
He's very good though. The problem is though about being event worthy, the dribbling balance, strength and height makes such a difference. He didn't get used much at events this year and there's even more options. he at least can come close to it, and it could be a great impact sub, but he's not going to start ahead of Gullit, Vieira, Ballack, I don't think.
No.
Van Basten, I think, is underrated. He's got incredible shooting. His dribbling stats are very good, but the balance lets it down. Should be a bit quicker, should be a bit stronger, a bit more stamina. I'm sorry, but you don't get top scorer in Serie A numerous seasons in a row with 52 aggression. It's just a joke. This is one of the most underrated cards in the game, in my opinion, for some of the stats. He won, I think, 3 Ballon d'Ors by the age of like 27.
Wasn't his career like really badly injury plagued as well?
No, you led me to what I was going to say. Forbes rated him as the best athlete to ever have his career ruined by injuries. Say his career was ruined by injuries and he still won 3 Ballon d'Ors. Shows how incredible a player he was. He's very good, so I used him this year. With the time shooting, he's going to be incredible, some of the shots he can hit. He'll be deadly if you get him in the right positions, but sadly, there's better versions of him.
Yeah. Okay.
Baresi, 64 acceleration, we could stop there. 80 strength's poor. I don't know why they've given him such low pace. If you gave him 80 pace, again, even though he's small, it'd be incredible. But he's not even going to be that good in the air with 8. He's 5'9" with 82 jumping. That's pretty poor.
He'll be dominated in the air.
He's not even strong. Some people people who remember watching him have told me he's the best defender to ever play the game. FIFA don't seem to see it that way. It's a shame. Henry, a bit of an enigma this year. Some people adored him, loved him, said he was top tier. Some started him at Worlds in their starting lineup. Some people wouldn't go near him, said he was just awful. I mean, Footwiz Dan said he's a fraud. You weren't a huge fan of him, was you, Jambi?
No, I thought his balance killed him, and I thought, for whatever reason it was, his 4-star weak foot just felt horrible. I don't know whether that was his like relatively low composure for a top card or what, but I don't know. There was just something about him. But then at times as well, he was he was brilliant. But
early on, when he got released in the end of November, he was incredible then. He was absolutely ridiculous at that point. I used him at the start of December and he got me back-to-back 40s. I've used him at right back, at defensive mid, at centre mid. He was incredible everywhere. He's medium mid. I even used him at centre back and went unbeaten in Division 1. I mean, to be fair, Division 1 at this point is not the best, but at centre back he genuinely did a job. His card's just ridiculous all round, but the balance puts him off being like as top tier as some of the other ones, but I don't get how his composure and balance are that low. He's top tier, but he's at the bottom end of that top tier. Options. Yeah, like you said, Hullet's Hullet. 5-star weak foot, he's tall. I don't get how Socrates has 60 balance when he's only 1 inch taller, but Hullet has 85 balance. Most overrated player out of any of the icons, probably. Because when you look at the rating, it's not solely about the rating. It's about the pace and physical stats as well.
Basically, all of his in-game stats are ridiculously juiced to what he actually deserves.
He has 3 abilities or attributes below 80, and the lowest of them is 77. I don't get how he's this insane a card. Don't get me wrong, he was a top player. But like, was he this much better than Gerrard and Lampard? You could make an argument for you'd rather have Hullet in your team and play with 10 men than you'd rather have Gerrard and Lampard with 11. He's just actually ridiculous. He will start in every single event team.
Yeah.
There's heads gone if you're not starting him. But they made some ridiculous ones. Cruyff. This is an icon that looks unreal. This is one of the icons when people ask me who did I want to see on the new FIFA. This was what I always said. Johan Cruyff, incredible looking card. 5-star, 5-star. His shooting all round is ridiculous. He's quick. His passing's top tier. His dribbling looks fantastic. I mean, the balance, that is close to the only issue, but it's not the shocking. With that agility and dribbling, his balance won't make him feel bad. He'll still feel very amazing on the ball. He'll probably have technical and speed dribbler. He's going to be incredible. I will definitely get this card at some point on FIFA. His strength and aggression isn't that shocking for a cam. I mean, you were saying to me, Jamie, weren't you, his card looks incredible, but when Team Year, Messi and Neymar are out...
Yeah, they'll be slightly better. Based off of what Neymar had this year, his end card, it's better than that. But trying to work out who I'd rather out of this Cruyff and Eusebio.
It's tough, isn't it? Eusebio a little bit stronger. It depends how useful 5-star skills are, but 5-star skills are normally a bit more of a cherry on the top, aren't they? Just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
There's not really often many like 5-star skills that you have to use that matter. Cruyff could play at strike. His best position is definitely going to be a cam. If formations with wingers happen to be good, which I can't imagine they will be, then he'd be a good winger. But he's very good and he's top tier, definitely event worthy. But yeah, maybe Neymar, Messi will be better at cam. Maldini, the quickest icon centre back, up there. He's definitely event worthy. Depends, do you prefer Rio, etc. But he's very good. Very good on the ball, good weak foot, rapid, 95 composure, incredible defending stats, he's strong. I think just when it comes to players like him and Rio, it's just opinion, isn't it? And like, what do you prefer?
Yeah, it's whether you want a bit more pace or a bit more strength, really, with them two, isn't it? I don't think the 4-star weak foot really does anything at centre back. Maybe in some situations, but
occasionally it's helpful, but it's not massive. But he's very good. Edenia Foster, weak foot, 5-star skills, very good work rate. When this card was released on 18, he was insane. He has his own dribbling animation. He's one of the best dribblers in the game. He's strong. He's hard to knock off the ball with that balance and strength. He's clinical, but again, a little bit like Cruyff, he'll probably suffer from the Neymar, Messi being better than him when their best versions come out. But he's event worthy all year round. Yeah. Someone in the chat, Jimmy there, said Dino same as Cruyff. Okay, like Cruyff definitely should have been better than Dino. Dino was insane for a period of time, but I just don't think he had the consistency for long enough over his career to be rated as good as someone like Cruyff. But Dino's a top tier icon. Maradona, if you had 5-star, weak foot, would be the best in the game until maybe Neymar, Messi. But his dribbling's incredible, 98 balance, 98 dribbling. The 3-star weak foot just let him down from being as good as like the Messi, Neymar's, Cruyff, would you say?
Yeah, we played a lot of friendlies and he was good.
Just a bit
when
predictable.
We played, but it was predictable with the weak foot, isn't it? Like we said earlier in the video, players that have 2-star weak foot, like in real life, it's not as big of an issue as it is in FIFA, but at a pro level especially, it's just too easy to shift them onto it.
And dare I say it, in delay, that 3-star weak foot and dribbling is gonna the dribbling won't matter, and the 3-star weak foot's gonna hurt him a bit, innit?
Yeah.
It's an incredible card. Obviously, it's fair the stats, but the weak foot let him down a bit. R9, best striker in the game, other than maybe the Suarez and CR7. Definitely the best icon in the game in terms of attacker. 5-star weak foot, he's strong, he's rapid with that tries to get him behind, insane finishing. I can imagine with time finish he's just going to be even better.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He looks amazing though, being a monster, one of the best this year. What do you think of Pele?
I had the loan one this year, and he is incredible, as you'd expect. For whatever reason, people do seem to just go with other cards as well. I know some people do. There was a couple of people that had him at the event, weren't there? But for a lot of the time, people seem to go with other cards, which is strange because, like, in-game stats for like a cam, he looks like he's the best out there. If he had 5-star weak foot, he probably would be the best, wouldn't he?
I was going to say that 5-star weak foot would be arguably the best player in the game. He's still incredible. 4-star's very good. I love him. Think he's top tier. He's very expensive though. There you go. It's Jambu. Pick your favourite three. Oh no, actually, I'll pick your favourite. One that you think's potentially an underrated one, in terms of like not underrated by EA, but underrated as in he might go under the radar but still be very good. And then one that you just think's useless compared to what it should have been.
Favourite that I think I want to get is probably Eusebio.
Yeah, he looks very good.
I think underrated could be Campbell.
Yeah.
And then what was the last?
Somebody who's just been shanked by useless compared to what they should be.
There's a few of them, isn't there?
You gotta give one that you're really disappointed with.
I would have liked to have seen Vieri be better, but he's been shafted. What about you?
The one that I think's been really shafted that I expected a lot better, Rivaldo.
Oh yeah, Rivaldo as well.
I don't know how he's not got 5-star skills. Like, that's just silly. The weak foot's absolutely awful. For one that I think's a bit underrated, might go under the radar, Figa.
Yeah.
That strength and aggression at the wing could be pretty decent. I think he could be very useful. He's quick, he would be good at shooting. And then one I'm just happy about, you could probably guess already, Cruyff. I love Cruyff, I think he looks incredible. Still think his level's a bit underrated, but his card's incredible with a 5-star, 5-star. He'll be top tier, I'll definitely be using him this year. I think the Man United icons, there's a lot of them, but I think they have been a bit underrated. I mean, in terms of how their cards look, the weak foot physicalities and stuff. The throwback United team, there's enough to do it pretty much, but I'm not sure they'll be as good as they should be. But yeah, some very, very good icons. I'm hyped to get some of these. It'd be interesting to see how EA release them, how they do the SBCs. But boys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you stuck around to watch it to the end, massively appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Jambu, for joining me on this journey.
Thanks for having me, mate. There's going to be a lot more videos coming from both of us.
Yeah, me and Jambu are both looking to get back on the YouTube grind, and we're doing a lot of content together. This is the first of many. We'll be letting you know about some of our plans in the coming weeks. Thank you very much for watching.